Hey everybody, Raymond here with the Evercrafter, and welcome to Live Sales and Crafting Down South's Crafting Day, also known as Flocktail Hour. That is my portion. By this point, everyone should know what Flocktail Hour is. If you have any questions, just ask me below. But tonight we are working on a Boujee Pumpkin. I'm going to take a few seconds to get myself pulled up over here on the laptop, so give me just 1 minute. But if you're seeing this part, go ahead and hashtag replay down below, because probably you're seeing this as a replay. I'll be right back. Also, let me know who you are, where you're from, and if someone sent you. Hey, Albert. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Jessica. Come on, computer. I got too much stuff sitting in front of me today. Hey, Heidi. Hey, Christy. Oh, there I am. Let's see if it works. Hey, Shay. Thank you for sprinkling, Lissa. I'm doing good, Heidi. How are you? Oh my gosh. Come on. Hola, Liza. How you doing? Good looking. Hey, Jenna. All right, looks like it's working. Maybe. We'll see. See if that works. Hey, Stefan. Right? And look, of all nights for you to be here, I'm not doing clay tonight. I am tomorrow night. Hey, Paula. Yep, tonight I'm not doing clay, but tomorrow night I am. And Saturday, I'm not sure if I'm doing clay or fabric. I think I'm doing fabric on Saturday night. But I love my clay. This is some of my stuff behind me. This big old pumpkin guy here. You can't see her. That's my witch over there. And my little ghosty. You can't see those. I need to scoot my camera back some. Alright, did it pop up? Nope. Let me refresh. Let's try that again. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Brenda. So, I know a lot of y'all are here tonight because y'all really wanted to know how to do the Boujee Pumpkins. Yes, I will be on tomorrow night at 6 Eastern for the kickoff of my birthday anniversary event. I don't know why I said supply. Tomorrow it will be me and Crystal from Glitz and Glue at 6 Eastern here on my page, doing Slay the Slice, the King and Queen Slay the Slice. So that's going to be going on tomorrow. And then all day on Saturday, starting at 10 Eastern until I close us out at 6 Eastern, is going to be Slay the Slice, which is going to be nine different designers doing 9 different cake slices. We may have small cakes, we may have big ones, you never know. But tomorrow night, me and Crystal go on at 6 Eastern. I'm going to comment on my own live and see if that fixes the issue I'm having. Maybe. Nope. That did not fix it. Like, the comments are coming up. They're just, there we go. I think that's it. I think I might have fixed it. Nope. Maybe now. Okay, now it's working, I think. Hey, Vay. Oh, you're new to this world? Well, welcome. Be ready to be taken over by clay and sprinkles and everything else. I've been doing this officially. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Shay. I will actually be sharing everyone out over the weekend. You're talking about for today's event? You can share yourself out. There's typically someone who does, but they may not have been around today. I don't know what's going on with that over there. My computer's really aggravating me. Anyway. Hey, Tanya. What was I saying, y'all? I don't remember. I don't know what I was saying, y'all. I'm going to close this and try this one more time. Oh, the pumpkin. I know a lot of y'all are here tonight because y'all want to see the pumpkin. So that's what we're going to do tonight, is the Boujee Pumpkin. So on your live, there is a, if you're watching it on a second device, you'll have like a little arrow. You can click that and it'll share it out. Or you can go to your live afterwards and there should be an arrow that you can click there. Hey, Sweet Marie. Hey, Amy. Oh, being new, yes. This weekend actually marks my 2-year anniversary of my very first live. So I've only been doing this about 2.5 years. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I absolutely love the people I've met here and what I do here. All right, I think we're good now. Yep, it's there now. Cool. All right, so like I said, we are here tonight. Thank you, Paula. Thank y'all for sprinkling out. Thanks, Brenda. Y'all flock me on out there. Get me out there to some people. I'm fixing to share my own live out real quick, and then we will get started. Right? There's so many great people in this community. And then you meet me, and you're like, there's him, you know. Come on. Nope. Y'all, I'm having so much trouble getting this stuff to work right tonight. There we go. Finally. There are a lot of people in this community who will give you the shirt off their back. There are some great people in this community. All right. So, things you needed. I did share earlier what things you would be needing. Velvet pumpkin from the Dollar Tree. They used to be $5. Now they are $7. So, remember how the post I recently shared, it said, do you want to know how I made 6 of these for $40? Those were made under the $5 pumpkins. And the dollar, this was $1 then. So, let's make that $50. Still a great price. 6 of them for roughly $50, okay? And they've got some new colors. This is the orange, but they also have an emerald green and a teal aqua color. I almost did the emerald green just because I had not seen that color before, but I figured we'd keep it traditional and do the orange. This project would be great for a glam Halloween or even for fall. Hey, Jerry. So you're gonna need one of these. I bought 2 rows of the gold. It looks like the rhinestone ribbon. Let me get a better piece. Like this. You can get this other places. I got it at the Dollar Tree because I didn't really want to spend a lot on it. So I bought 2 rows of that. And I've only cut up 1 row, but we have a second if we need it. I also got this from the Dollar Tree, just a black sequin. We may not even use that. You are going to need, I shared some pearls. They are on the craft aisle and they're no hole beads. They have them in 2 different sizes. I bought a bag of each. If you're doing multiple pumpkins, buy more than 1 bag, okay? Things from your own stash that you would need. Grab you some rhinestones. I'm using Maricella's black. Some gold. Not gold. I'm using black and orange. Hey, Linda. I have this other color from Maricela called Granite. That's like a silvery gray. And I've got, what's this one? I think this one's called Teal, I believe. So I've got those that we may use. I also pulled some of my Temu stuff. You don't have to use it. I pulled these that I got from Temu. And I pulled these that I got from Temu. Other things I bought at Dollar Tree. May or may not use. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Mr. P. Hey, Linda. These are from Dollar Tree also. They're just giant rhinestones. Y'all are going to laugh at me, but these are thumbtacks. They're just little clear balls. I grabbed some of those because I needed them for a different project, but I have them for this also. And these are from Temu. They are little rhinestone pins, like boutonniere pins. So, hey, Rebecca. That's my cousin. Love you. So, let's get started. So what you want to do is go ahead and open a roll of the gold. Completely take it off the roll. You're going to cut strips at 5 inches. Alright? You're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 per hump of pumpkin. Cut you 6 of those. Then you're going to cut 10-inch pieces. Hey, Renee. You're going to cut 10-inch pieces and cut them into 2 stripes. So you're going to cut them into 2s. Alright? And those are going to be 10 inches. You don't have to follow my math. You can put your rhinestones on however you want to. This is one that I haven't cut yet. This is just a scrap piece. If you wanted to, you could take this whole strip and use this whole strip like that. It's completely up to you. I'm just showing you the way that I did mine. Alright? So, you're going to need a glue gun. Okay, making sure my glue gun was on. I turned it on earlier. So first what you want to do is take your two strip pieces, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 of those also. Go ahead and put you some glue on the top 4 area right there. Hey, Wendy, my darling. So just go ahead and put hot glue on those 4 pieces. Okay? What you want to do is go in all the way against the stem in the creased area. So anywhere between the humps is where you want to go. You have 2 options here. You can glue it there, pull it, and then hot glue it on the bottom, just like that. Or you can go in and completely glue all the way down. It's completely up to you. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Kathleen. No, he can just just go to my page. So I like to glue the whole piece. So I'm actually going to take my glue gun and run a bead of glue up and back down. You can do as little or as much you want to. It's going to be a little bit more involved when we do the bigger pieces. But you just want to take it and pull it back. Hey, Sharon. You can go in and tap it. I'd let it sit for just a second before you tap it. That way you don't get all the glue. Doesn't start pulling. So we got almost all that piece done. Hey, brother. Love you. We're making a Boujee Pumpkin. So now you just want to add some more glue to the rest. Just like that. go ahead and pull it back and push it down. Just like that. Now you will notice that this part of the fabric is not tight. If that bothers you and you want it to be tight, you can grab a, I'll show you. You can grab one of these floral pins, the U pins from, or whatever. You can add a little glue to it. Find your middle. Just go in and press it down. It's not going to make that big of a difference, but it will hold that fabric tighter if you want it to be. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and attach the other ones real quick. I just realized this had a kickstand, y'all. Like, I literally just realized that. I don't know if kickstand is the technical term for that, but that's what we're going to call it. Hey, Steph. Brother, if you're still here, when y'all coming down? October? That's what I figured. No, we're coming there in October, I think. So when are y'all coming down here? Or are y'all? Y'all typically do it sometime during this time of the year, so that's why I'm asking. Alright, so he may have already left. I need to add an extension cord to my glue gun because I got the cord stuck between the disc, so it doesn't pull as much. So again, I'm just adding some glue. You can put it straight on the velvet also. I don't really care for that concept, but you could. Hey, Tassie. Y'all remember the pumpkin that I posted that I had been looking for and I couldn't find anywhere and I was having everybody in the world look for it? Somebody found it for me. So I'm no longer on the pumpkin hunt. Thank you, Miss P. Yep, for those that don't know, my birthday is Saturday. Right, Paula? I was so excited. And what's crazy is they actually found it. And I was like, no, I'm going to check mine. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. And then I never found it. And they were like, haha, I got it. Alright. So there's our first two. I really think my brother said hey and ran away, yo. At least he came and said hey, though. I need to call my other brother. I have a brother that lives close to me now. I need to call him and see if he wants to. Thanks, Amy. I was looking for a Catherine's Collection pumpkin that had glasses on. Yes, this pumpkin is from Dollar Tree also. They are $7 now, not $5. It was a Catherine's Collection pumpkin, and he's about this tall, and he's orange, and he has legs, and he has arms, and he sits like this, and his glasses are like this, and he looks angry. It reminds me of myself, because I sit like that all the time, and people are like, why are you mad? I'm like, I'm not. They're like, well, you sure look it. I'm like, that's just how I sit. Well, hey. Hey, Carrie. How you doing, my friend? We're making us a Boujee Pumpkin. How are things over there across the pond? Look, when you were in Louisiana staying at Damon's, do you realize how close you were to me? I didn't realize it till after you were gone. Hey, Toya. Latoya, I need to message you. If you don't hear from me in by the end of the weekend, message me, okay? Because I need to talk to you. Thank you, Lissa. Thanks, Carrie. It is, Liza, because you took my box. Carrie, seriously, Damon and them live less than 45 minutes from me, I think. I think it's less than 45 minutes. Yeah. I saw your post, and I even watched part of your live when you were outside, and I just didn't click in my head, you're at Damon's house. It just didn't click for me, and I was like, ugh. It's after you left, I was like, she was right there. And I think I was off work that day. So I was a little angry. Not at you, at myself. I just couldn't believe I was that duh about it. You're there in November? Cool. Done. We were meeting, Carrie, we were meeting in November. Somehow, some way, we were meeting in November. Okay. You like? So, it is a great place. It is. But it's so hot. So hot. Thank you, Renee. Are you feeling better, Renee? Louisiana is a beautiful place. But just like all places, it's got its its hang-ups, you know. Hey, Marianne. So under the stem, it's a little bit harder because you have to get your hand under there. Because if you take the stem out, the fabric's going to come out too because it is a Dollar Tree pumpkin. All right, I'm just going to go in and add some glue to the actual fabric in this section. Because there's no way to get my glue gun under there properly. So there. That way, that'll be attached there. Hey, Esther. All right, now we can go in and put it on the actual stones. Or the ribbon stuff. And as I've stated many times, I love my glue gun. But like Jane Ann said, I do wish it was truly wireless. That's the only downfall to the glue gun. It's not a true wireless glue gun. Okay. Okay. It's already looking good. Just that has already jazzed it up and made it look more expensive. And we haven't even got to the full fill-ins yet. And again, for those that just came in, I start off by just doing the first 4 stones, or I start off by doing just the first 4 with glue. That way I can hold that in place, let that dry, so then I can move it without having to worry about it coming apart. Thank you, Brenda. Now, I will tell you, even though this is going pretty well with like not a big mess, not big glue everywhere, when you start doing the bigger pieces, it will get a little bit messier. It will. Just be prepared. There are probably ways to avoid that. But what's the fun in that? Hey, Deborah. What's the fun in avoiding the mess? She's not here right now, but someone made a post earlier today, and it said that there is no adventure, maybe is what it said, no, let me think how it was worded. Give me just 1 second, I'll remember. Yep, it's already looking like a $50 pumpkin. Okay, let me think how it said. Hey, bro. Hey, my sister from another mister. There's... Y'all, now I can't remember what it said, and I wish she was here so she could tell me. Anyways, the gist of it all was there's no growth by staying in your comfort zone, in your normal box. It was something along those lines. Debbie's Bright Ideas posted it, that there's no growth without going outside of your comfort zone. And that touched me special today, because these last 2 years I have went so far outside of my box, and in turn I have grown so much. I've done things that I never thought I would do in the last 2 years, and I want to challenge all of y'all to do the same thing. Step outside of that box. I don't care if you have to go 15 feet down the street, 15 foot to the other room. The box is comfortable. It's great in this little box. It's great in that box. But imagine what's right over there. What's right over there. It might be a little uncomfortable, but imagine the limitless amount of possibilities that stand right over there outside your box. So my challenge for y'all over the next year, as well as myself, is to continue to get outside of our box. Hey, my Georgia girl, step outside that box. Venture on out there and just imagine the things that you may not have any idea that you can do because you don't want to get outside of that comfort zone. And I've seen a lot of people and met a lot of people at Bake Bakers this year who were there doing clay for the first time. They took that jump outside of their comfort zone. And y'all, incredible. They did such a good job. Awesome. Awesome. Nice. Nice. Right, you have to stretch out to grow. I meant to message Miss P myself, but I didn't. Why is my glue gun not wanting to? There it goes. But yeah, there's somebody in this chat right now who was claying at Fake Bakers, and I believe was their first time, and did an incredible job. If she's still here, she knows that I'm talking about her. She's my new friend. So glad I met her. All right, there's our blinky stripes. That is the Michaels glue gun, Toya. There she is. Yep, this is the Michaels glue gun. I was under the influence that it was wireless, but when you take this off, it turns off. So, not really wireless. But I love it. Other than that, I love it. Alright, now remember I said we needed to cut 6 of these at 5 inches. Now, here comes the fun part. Hey, Candy. These are actually going to go in the center of these, right? But we don't want a blunt end right there. And we don't really want to waste an overlap up the top. We can, but you don't have to. So what we're going to do, there are 5 rows. Right? 5 rows. Thank you, Paula. I was so glad I got to meet you. Alright, so what I want you to do is I'm going to cut one and show you. Find the middle row, cut next to it. Cut up 1. Then we're going to go across 1. Then we're going to go up 1. Some of y'all have seen me do this before. For a cake, actually. Alright, so what we're doing is you're cutting the bottom 3 off, which gives it an angle. Oh, Jay Wood. Georgia girl. Yes, they came in. I have not opened them yet. I actually just brought them home today from work, along with everything else, because I did not have my truck yesterday because I had to put it in the shop to get an oil change. And me putting my car in the shop, I mean, that's the only place I can take my truck is to get it done that way. Night, niece. Alright, so we cut the bottom 3 off, the bottom corners off. So now we have a point. Now, you can do that on the top also, and it will fit down in there like that. But it's not, you don't have to do that. You can definitely overlap right there if you'd like. But what that's going to do is it's going to give us the point like that. So what we want to do now is we have to glue this whole piece on. Keep your little 3s because you might need them to fill in a spot or something, okay? So I'm going to go in and do the top 5. So I'm making like a little square. Just adding some glue. We're going to take that and put it right on there. Just make sure it's in the middle of your shape. Press it down. Now this is where you have to be careful, because as you're pressing that in there, Jerry's gonna die. Hey Rosie. You just want to make sure that it is in the center of your piece. Now, same situation goes on here. You can either pull it tight and just add glue there, or you can put glue down the whole piece. It's completely up to you. I'm actually just going to not thickly put, but I'm going to add the glue. Just going straight down each side, kind of doing it quickly. I don't want a whole lot of glue on there. I just want enough to hold it in place. And I didn't do the bottom point so that I have something to pull and hold on to. And I'm just pulling it down. Just like that. Let it sit a few minutes. And then just go back and tap it. Now, if you wanted to, okay. If you want to, I'm going to show you here what you can do. Is you can take another piece of this and do that same point technique. And fill that whole area in. Just keep that point. Just keep doing that point. Cut across. You can completely do that. But what we're just going to do like that. We're not going to fill in the whole shape. One of the ones in the video is actually all filled in. And for that one, I actually used the 4-inch version of this. Because you can get a 4-inch version of this also. And a 6, I believe. A 4 and a 6, I believe, is what they have it in. Let me grab my little pieces here. I'm going to go ahead and cut the triangles off of these real quick. So who is excited for the Slay the Slice this weekend? I am, clearly. I have also been practicing a little bit. Because I'm pretty sure that, I know tomorrow I'm doing clay. But I really think on Saturday, I'm going to do fabric. Like kind of the same concept as the clay, but with fabric. That way you can see it both ways. Slay! So, y'all, this event, y'all have just started to hear about the event. Within the last, I mean, y'all have seen me sharing the Slay save date stuff for a while. But y'all, I've been talking about this event since probably, in one way or another, I've probably been talking about this since April. That's probably about how long I've been talking about this event. Great things never come from comfort zones. There you go. Albert found it for me. I knew it was one of something like that. But this all started with a conversation I had with another cake lady, another caker. And eventually, me and that person are going to have something together also. I don't know what just happened, but it sounds like the TV in the living room went off, so now it's really quiet over there. Corey may be getting his video game set up or something. You looked on our page? Thank you. Alright, I'm going to push those out of the way. Let's go ahead and put these on. I'm doing the same situation. Glue in the top 5. And then I'll go in and pull the rest. Don't worry about what it looks like in here, because that's all getting covered. I just stuck the glue gun through the mesh onto my finger. Yay for that. But think about all of the possibilities. There's so much you could do with this pumpkin, like other options. Thank you, Deneen. Hey, Georgia, if I didn't say hey earlier. So, back to my pumpkin. Thank you, Alyssa. Thanks, Thulia. Back to the pumpkin situation. We all know I have a problem. I have a problem. I'd admit that. First step to getting rid of a problem is admitting you have a problem. I don't want to get rid of it though. But now that I have, my pumpkin has been located and I have it in my possession, I need something new to look for. I need a new piece to look for. So, Paula, I might be putting a spider. I might. I have 2 different options on spiders that I've been thinking about. I know a lot of people don't like spiders, so you don't have to do that. But there's plenty of other stuff going on there too. But yeah, now I need a new home goods piece to look for. Because that's my Friday night, y'all. I enjoy going to Home Goods on a hunt. And so far this year, I found everything that I wanted. It hadn't been as hard to find. So yeah, I'm going to have to find me a new Home Goods project. I mean, this does not even look like something you get from the Dollar Tree. Even up close, it looks good. Never too many pumpkins. Never. So, Corey did say that now that I have all the pumpkins I was looking for this year, that maybe I have reached my quota of pumpkins for the year. He did say that. But it's my birthday this weekend, so if I find a pumpkin, I'm going to buy me a pumpkin. I mean, there is still the one eating a sucker. He doesn't match any of my stuff, though. And there are 2 witches, but I didn't really like their face. There is an incredible vulture made by Catherine's that I just found out some of the Home Goods has. But it's way outside of what I want to spend for any of that. So we'll probably be making a vulture at some point. I figured y'all wouldn't mind making a big bird. Cool. Like, we put pumpkin faces in our tree. Right. Exactly. He did say maybe. That means it's up for debate. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time since you left me. One day I'm gonna get kicked off of the platform for singing. Right, Kathleen? Hey, Teresa. So who here is going to any big events coming up? Like, any of y'all going to any of the wreath events or anything? I really tried to fit one in because I really wanted to go. But it's not going to happen. But I tried. I tried hard, actually. So that one was a little hard to get in because of the stem. I know that Crystal and Rachel and I think Lauren are going to Cody's retreat, his wreath retreat. I think that's the one they're going to. Hey. No, no Pumpkins Anonymous. No Pumpkins Anonymous. Yeah, Corey's birthday is the Friday after mine. How about that? So somehow we have managed to make that work for us. There we go. That's the last one of those, finally. 48 minutes, roughly. So here's part of my thing, y'all. So, I plan on doing a huge clean out in the fall. The fall here won't be until the end of September, beginning of October, because it's entirely too hot during any other time. Of a lot of my holiday stuff. I've been talking about it for years. But I have to do it now because a lot of my stuff I had in my attic fell over and is blocking part of the attic. So I have to clean and get rid of stuff in that area. So my theory is I'm getting rid of all this stuff. So that means I can buy more pumpkins to take the place of that stuff. Just saying. Alright. There's the top view. And there's our view all the way around. So you can 100% stop there, and that can be your Boujee Pumpkin. But we're not. We're not stopping there. We are going to take pearls, stones, all that goodness, and put on there, right? So you just have to figure out where you want your front. And I think I want my stem to come this way. So I think that's how I'm going to set mine up. Which means, if I want it like that, this line is going to be my back. So, yeah, that's going to be the back of mine right there. Let me grab some of these. I brought a tray in here somewhere. It's right in front of me. Right. Well, see, that's different, Nicole, because y'all are moving. So these are some of the pearls. These are the larger ones. We're going to drop some glue down in there. We know that's the back. So I'm going to literally just load that up with glue all around that. No rhyme or reason, just a lot of glue. And I'm going to start pushing the pearls down in there. Just like that. I'm actually going to fill that whole area around the stem with the pearls. The glue is also, the extra glue I'm putting down in there will help hold the stem in place as well as the trim. They don't have to be perfect, because remember, we're building up. So I'm going to add some more right there and put another one. I want to add another one right there. So we're just building that up. Now, this is where your personalization comes in. We're going to be using some of these. Which, like I said, they're just giant stones. And these did come from the Dollar Tree. We're going to use some of those. We are going to use some small pearls, some big pearls. We're going to throw in some rhinestones and some of the black gems. Now, like I said, I do have black spiders. I've got some bats. But I have this fabric. I had a piece cut already. It's like lace, but it's spiderweb lace. I could have put that on there prior to the gold and added some of that, but I didn't. But this is a runner, a table runner from the Dollar Tree. I freaking hate glue strings so much. So I have this spider. And I was kind of thinking it would be cool on there. Kind of like that. I think that could be kind of cool. Kind of there. Well, I like that actually. I like it right there. So we'll probably add that right there. Kind of like that. It almost makes the pearls look like, right? Boujee. Boujee, Boujee, Boujee. That spider with the white pearls under it almost looks like spider eggs. Just saying. Alright, I do have a second, another size pearl we're going to use some of. They're just a much smaller pearl. So I do want to go in and add some of those. And again, I'm literally just putting glue and dropping them in there. I'm not super worried about the glue strings because you can always take a hairdryer and run your hairdryer across it. And it will help melt some of those glue strings. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just rhinestones. It's not real. I know some people are deathly afraid of them. I get it. Have you ever seen Shelby even talk about a spider? Shelby cannot stand them. So just because right now I'm putting small ones on, that doesn't mean I can't go back and add more big ones too. Just saying. Now, if you're not comfortable with using the hot glue for this, you can definitely use like the E6000s or any of that you'd want to use. Fabri-Tac for your rhinestones, all of that, you know. I am definitely adding some black rhinestones. And what I'm doing is I don't want them all just in the middle. So I'm starting to work my way out, away from the middle. I'll show you what I mean in just 1 second. So, like, see how I'm kind of making them kind of look like they are coming down more? Thank you, Tassie. Really? They don't really bother me. I guess because growing up in the country, we saw them all the time. And Albert, I saw what you said about the bats. I'm keeping that in mind too. All right. What I'm going to try to do here is open this pen. Make sure that I've got it where I want it. I'm just going to stick the needle in like that. Yeah. I will go back and glue him, but I just wanted to see where he is. That's not exactly where I wanted it, but I think I actually wanted a little bit more over this way. But doing it this way, I get to, yep, that's what I wanted right there. Yep. That way I know where it is in reference to where I'm going to put other stuff. Thank you, Wendy, darling. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right. So now that I know where it's going to go, we're going to leave it right there. I'm not moving it. Like I'm not gluing it in just yet. So now I can go in and start gluing some stones and stuff in there. And then we will actually add more pearls and stuff too. My neighbor must be home with his loud music. Yay. I have a neighbor who lives across the street, and he's an older gentleman, but his music is so loud. And then he sits at the end of his driveway and just plays it. It's really kind of annoying. So these clear stones don't do a lot because, again, they're just clear. But they add a little bit of that sparkle in there. I don't even know if I got that one in the glue, but we're going to hope it's in there. Okay. Thank you for the stars. Thank you, Stephanie. Like, in the back of my mind, I really want to do an emerald green one, just because they have them. Pull some of these out. I'm going to pull some of the black and gold ones out. Yes, yes. So, y'all, maybe this is a me thing. Rest stops in Florida, for those of us who went to Fake Bakers and you stopped at a rest stop, were they not? Did it not feel like you were in Jurassic Park? The spider brooch came from the Temu. It is that's the item number for the spider brooch. But yes, rest areas in Florida, to me, looked like they were in Jurassic Park. Just saying. Maybe that's a me thing. But to me, they look like they were in Jurassic Park. It wasn't all of them, but it was the bulk of them. I actually like the black ones on there. And I dropped it. And I don't know where it went, so I'll just grab another one. So the black ones are, they do have the holes in them so you can sew them on. Hey, Christy. So they do have the holes in the top and the bottom so you can sew them on. Christy will be doing her first crafting live this weekend on Saturday at 5 Eastern for my birthday event. This will be her first crafting live. She's been a little under the weather, so I hope she's feeling better. You'll notice with these, I'm putting the glue straight on the piece also. Let me hold it right. There we go. So now we're going to add some of... I did get my package today. Now we're going to add some of these. They're the black with the rhinestones around the edge. And I will go back in some of these stones. I will go back and add some... probably add some liquid fusion underneath them to help hold them in place more. Thank you. Hey, Lucy love. How you doing? I actually really like the ones with the rhinestones around them. I like how they're looking. Trying to figure out where I want to put that one. I think I want it right there. I'll hold the pumpkin up again in just 1 second to show y'all. Like, you may not be able to tell a huge difference. I'll cover the spider up for you. But see, that one has the rhinestones. That one has the rhinestones. That one does not. That one does not. I uncovered the spider. Well, hello, sweetums. Really? Huh. I got this at a great little t-shirt shop that was in Lafayette. That is no longer there. No. Did not. I lied. This one actually came from Parish Ink in Lafayette. The other shop was in Baton Rouge, but it closed. The other shop I liked. All right, now we have some orange and we have some black rhinestones. Let's add some of those on. Rhinestone tray. Thank you, sweetums. You're up late, ma'am. This is a brand new bag of stones. And these I think I got from Temu, actually. I don't want to add a lot of them, but we are going to add some. And I'm actually going to do it with hot glue. I didn't want to, but I am. Yeah, I didn't want to use the hot glue for this, but... Why is my pen not working? There we go. We're just adding a little bit of it. I'm so sorry, Teresa. That's a hard thing to deal with. I know. They have a cream color velvet pumpkin, yes. Not really white, but it is a cream colored one. But they do have one. But I did go to $3 trees today, y'all, on the way home from work. And of the $3 trees I went to, literally each one's stuff was different. Literally each Dollar Tree I went to today was different. Which is not the typical here, really. Of course you'd want blue sparkles. I saw that, darling. I did. Did he do it at like a baseball game or something? I couldn't figure out where y'all were. Or it might have been a concert. Concert would probably make more sense. Okay, I'm showing it again. You can see where I added some orange in there. I didn't add a whole lot of it, but I did add some in there. And who's to say I don't go back and add more? Because there's never, you can't really have too much. Now I have these 5mm. Yeah, I got some 5mm and some little tiny ones. These are, I think these are 2mm. Oh, Paula, we have in the town, I think we have 9. But we live in, like, I technically live right outside of the city, but I'm still considered city. But yeah, I think there's like 9 that I can think of right now. These are so small, y'all. Like, so small. Like, I don't even know if they make a difference, to be quite honest. But I'm going to add them anyway. We do believe in a Dollar Tree here. I don't know where to add the small ones, y'all. I added 2. I'm going to add one right here, but I don't think it's going to be able to be seen. Well, you can kind of tell it's there. Up close you can, anyway. If you look right in the middle, see there's a little small one there. You can't really see them. Like, I don't even know where I put that other one. There's one over here. They're so small. I have not heard a story about those two, but I know that Family Dollar is owned by Dollar Tree. So I don't know much about Dollar General, except for that I do know that Dollar General owns Pop Shelf. So I went to one of those for the first time the other day. On the point of the gold. Oh, like down here. That could be cute. We could actually do the 5 bottoms in black. Well, hello, ma'am. Let me try that. They sold Family Dollar? Like, ours still has the same trucks. Maybe it was just some of them. I might have to look into that, Lollipop. Christy. Like, our Family Dollar is literally right down this, like, 2 doors down from Dollar Tree. And they get shipments on the same truck sometimes. My glue dried before I could do that. Huh. Well, that's crazy. Because it's such a small amount of glue, it dries super quick. I like that. That's going to take a minute, though. Huh. Well, that's crazy. Because I know they used to get their shipments on the same, like, they used to share trucks. Okay, so we will do this. I'm not going to do that with y'all on the line because it's going to take me forever because they're so small. But this was our Boujee Pumpkin. Anybody have any questions about doing this? And while I wait for that to come through, I'll go ahead and go ahead and do another one while I wait. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Latoya. Thank you, Christy, Alyssa. I do like that. I had the bigger stones, the 5mm, but I think I like the little small ones because they fit right in. Well, Nicole, go to the Dollar Tree. Tell Gary I said you could buy 1 pumpkin because you want to make a bougie pumpkin. Tell him I said it's okay to let you, okay? All right, Steph, have a great night. So, before I let you guys go, don't forget, tomorrow you have your Friday's Fabulous Bakers. And then tomorrow night you have the Spanglish Amigas. But right there in the middle, at that 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central Time, right here on my page, me and Crystal, the King and Queen, slay the slice. Tomorrow, 6 Eastern, right here on my page. We are going to be right here kicking off my birthday anniversary event. And then on Saturday, you've got an incredible lineup starting at 10 Eastern with Wendy from Personally Yours by Wendy, Lauren from G&G Holiday Decor, Maricela from Mariposa's Creations, Sam with Come's Crafting Corner, Christy. Is Christy next? Nope. Yes, Christy with Molly Fox Designs LLC. Then Jane Ann from Uniquely Chic by Jane Ann. Ginger with Glitzy Creations by Ginger. Christy with Lottie and Pot's Pink Santa. And then me. So all of us will be creating incredible cake slices on Saturday. And then tomorrow, like I said, at 6 Eastern, you have me and Crystal from Glitz and Glue right here on my page. She'll be at her house. I'll be on mine. But we'll be right here on my page. So, be ready for that. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty excited about it. So, thank you, Paula. Thank you, Lucy. So, until I see you guys tomorrow, remember what I said. This is your box. Jump on out that box and go over there and try something new. All right? But be wonderful. Make something wonderful. And as always, live happily ever crafter. Bye, y'all. See you tomorrow.